Hello bakers, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me today. In this video, I'm decorating a very tiny 4-inch cake, just a content cake for the Halloween season. So this is a very small cake. You can decorate it and share with your friends and family for Halloween. Working with chocolate and vanilla layers, filling with some homemade strawberry filling, and covering with my favorite buttercream, Swiss meringue buttercream. If you're new to this channel, thank you very much for joining. If you'd like to see me decorate beautiful cakes and want to learn to do them yourself, please hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified each time I upload a new video. Please stay to the end of this video to see how I achieve this scary looking Halloween themed cake. So my cake is filled, crumb coated, and I'm leaving it in the fridge to chill a bit. Now applying a final coat with this beautiful purple colored buttercream. I added my purple color and I did the microwave method. So I put the buttercream in the microwave for about 10 seconds just to let it melt a bit so that the color can be very intense. And that's the purple color I got. I'm very happy with it. While my cake is chilling in the fridge, we're going to make some edible fondant toppers to put on top of the cake. So I have some orange, white, brown, and black fondant working with. I'm going to be making some eyeballs, some ghosts, and some pumpkins for my cake. So just roll in some tiny circles. Try to make the circles the same size. Getting some black fondant, rolling it very thin just to make the pupil of the eye. So just using a tiny circle cutter, so it's a piping tip actually, and cut out some tiny circles to put on the eyeball for the pupils. Then a little white dot for the iris, and that's my beautiful eye. Making the ghost is just a bit of white fondant. I roll it up and create a pointy tip on the end. It's like a little hat, like a little Christmas tam looking. So that's the shape you're going for. Putting in my eyes with a little fondant tool, just some black fondant to make the eyes stand out, and then I'll put a mouth on it. That's pretty scary, don't you think? The eyes have been sitting down for a little while, so the fondant got a chance to firm up a bit. So here I'm using a red edible marker to just create the capillaries for the eye. So that's a bleeding eye. On to the making of the pumpkins. So I have some orange fondant. I just create a ball by rolling it in my hand, and I'm using a fondant tool to create vertical lines on my pumpkin on the fondant just to create that pumpkin shape. I'm about to insert a stem in the pumpkin now with my brown fondant. I'm repeating the step to make 2 more pumpkins. What I'm using there is just some cornstarch to prevent the fondant from sticking to my fingers while I'm handling it so much. The cornstarch is tasteless and it will not affect the taste of your final cake. The fun part is here. Time to apply the final decorations to this cake. So here I'm using some black drip. This is just white chocolate melted, and I added some black color meal food color to the chocolate. I'm just flooding the top of the cake and using a spoon to guide my drips. Using a 1M piping tip just to add some piping details to the top of the cake, and now putting on my beautiful pumpkins and ghost toppers along with the eyeballs. This is the finished design. I'm very happy with it. It's looking a bit scary and it was super delicious. Please share with me on any of my social media platforms your Halloween themed cake. Looking forward to seeing them. Until next time, keep on baking.